and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. This one misses the tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. It just couldn't quite find the connection.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Got Williams, and it's complete. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Allen there to haul it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throw left side, complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Finds his target, Allen. Has some room to work. And he's out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the game. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal. Williams goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and goal, it's Stafford. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Slide's kick is up and good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Starting from the 5. And he's out a little short of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check go.
Darnold now to throw. Into the hands of Walker. Here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. Picked up by the Rams. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, and they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was...
Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Walker on 1st down. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Shut up. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
This is Walker on 2nd. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Darnold. He connects downfield on 4th. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This will end up as a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
19
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Completed to his running back. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Jair Brown.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Launches one deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams hold a slim 2-point lead early. Cardi with the extra point. And the Rams push their lead to 3. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Returnable from the 2. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go, Shaq.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Chased out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
70 Lions.
2nd and 10 now. Pass complete to Walker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Dragon 60.
They send the tight end in motion.
Ready.
3rd down from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this up.
And that's going to be a safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that 1st down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Darnold. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Handoff running left, Walker. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have it 3rd and 7.
Set, go.
Darnold looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the set.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Stafford from the gun. That one complete to Higbee. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness. That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 39. Finds him over the middle. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from the 41. A handoff for Williams, running left. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 38. Buys time, rolling right. Throw wheeled in by Higbee. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Stafford now against a blitz. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Give to Williams from the gun. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Going from the pistol, Stafford. This throw is cupped. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Stafford back to throw. He's on the move. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The decision is to take the 3. Out comes the field goal unit for this try. Slide's kick is up and good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They gain 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Seahawks with the football. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Plowing up the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Now Darnold. He finds Fant. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for and you go out and execute.
Throwing here, Darnold. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready? Check smash. Ready.
Here's Darnold to throw. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And the Rams take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB.
There he goes, right sideline. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Rams drive their lead to 11. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. They go play action on first. Catch is made down the right sideline. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Gets this to Sanders. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go, Shaq. Ready?
Running left, here's Walker. He finds space into the red zone. And they finally get to him at the 15. Now Seattle gonna call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The ball's out, he lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They go play action here. Buying some time right. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's him the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Stop below 18.
A give up the gut to Walker. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Set. Ready?
On the give, it's Sanders. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
70 Lions. Check go.
Darnold now to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th.
Ready.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks and may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
First throw for the backup now. He rolls to his right. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The Seahawks offense, look at this. They aren't leaving the field, lining up and going for 2. He's throwing for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Chooses to bring this one out. He's got a lead up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. His pass caught by Nacua. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Now Stafford again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Stafford from the gun. He's got the hook up to Adams. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a gain of 22. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. On the move, headed right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Stafford. Forced out to his right. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Slide's kick is up and good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Alert, alert. Ready. Hook.
To the ground with Walker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Walker hauls it in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Toss play, this is Walker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Let's go. Bronco switch.
Running is Walker. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Ready, ready.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
60 bison, 60 bison. Come on, come on. Set.
Here's the handoff. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Let's go now.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Sanders running dead ahead. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Cut out left. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Stafford now on 1st down. Chased out to his right. That's cut at the 25. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's a 31-yard play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. Stafford back to throw. It's taken in by Williams. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down from the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
The score, Seahawks 38, Rams 30.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Here's Darnold to throw. He finds Fant. Hits some space around midfield. It's a race down the right side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now an inside give to Walker. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Go!
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Go!
Darnold looking to throw. Into the hands of Walker. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Hawk 70.
Back to throw it. He has the first over the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Go!
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks leading by 8. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go!
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. The back's got it. Touchdown, Seattle! Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Stafford to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He gets this one in Nakua. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. From the 40 on 2nd down. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Now to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He lays out for it and makes the catch. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. 1st and 10. Got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down.
79 Bronco.
From the red zone now. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
Complete to number 1. Touchdown, LA.
Now a try to keep a sliver of hope alive and make things a one-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
The score, Seahawks 45, Rams 37.
So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. Rams are pointing. We'll wait and see. They got it back. Okay, they pulled it off. Now they have one final gasp. Either get into the end zone or leave here with the L.
How many times do we see these teams at this point of desperation late in the game needing a kick and not get it? So nice to see one of them actually rewarded with all that effort. Now comes to...
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether. You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. The Seahawks in a victory formation as they take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.